Why and how does the time exist? So, how to take this? Imagine you're in a movie theater. So the idea is that time is emergent. It is obligatory. It has to happen to look like time is happening. So you're in a movie theater, and each frame is displayed one after the other. And you slow down the movie until you start to see each frame. Then you slow down the movie even more until you only see one frame. So you would see time has stopped. Or in that example, how long would it take for the next image to come? And how do you know that time has stopped? Well, if you're thinking, if you're having a thought, oh my goodness, it's like something is wrong, that thought belonged to the movie. Okay? It's part of the movie that you're watching, so it's still going. So you need to put that there too in the movie. Stop your thoughts, stop all of that, and try to see, can you actually perceive that time has stopped? What would perceive that? Something timeless. So you would say consciousness. Something that has no describable way. There's no describable way of seeing what it is. So that is aware of the frame, but it's not aware of time. It's timeless. And it does not perceive time to such a point that even if for an eon that frame would stay there, it would not know that an eon has passed. Kind of like when a person, say, we call it, loses consciousness and comes back. For them, the stitch is perfect. They don't realize that anything has happened. They're like, what? How come everybody's at a different place? It was instantaneous for them. So it will be instantaneous for you, even if it stayed that the frame stopped for an eon. You will not know it. Then the next frame come, and then you can be like, oh, next frame has happened. And you can compare using memory, and using memory, you're still using the movie. Because your memory is part of the movie. It's part of what you're watching. Whether you watch a movie, whether you're watching in the past, the present, or if you're watching, all of that is projected into your awareness. Or as a projection of your awareness, as you wish. I'm trying to figure out if that was clear enough. If you remove everything from your perception, then You have no concept of time. They have no concept of change. And you are the, I guess, immortal one. And undescribable. You are aware. You just are. Not to be, it's to be alive. That's the beginning of life. To be. So you are the beginning of life. The one who cannot perceive change. And so you're exploring the possibility of perceiving change through experience. You come into this world with nothing, and you leave the world with nothing. Now, how long can you stay dead for? How long can you stay with no experience? Right? An eternity? Who will count an eternity? How will you see that time has passed? If you see nothing, and if you have no experience. So instantaneously, or timelessly, another life will rise up, and you will watch this. It will be a different place. Could be the same thing, could be the same life that you live over and over. But if it's the same, you cannot tell that it's the same or different, because you cannot compare. What are you going to compare it to? Itself. It looks the same. It looks like the first time. It's brand new. And maybe you've lived that life billions of times. Makes no difference. Pristine, brand new. Or you can live another life, which is exactly also brand new to you. Incomparable. And in that life, you can see and experience comparing. Oh, I should have been a baker, not a gardener. That's part of the movie. And at any time, while you're watching that movie, you can make any decision you want. You can go as deep, as shallow. I don't know if I will, I want, a desire is part of the movie too, or not. I don't know. you would have to use not the brain, because the brain is just thoughts, but a good combination of brain and heart, which is whatever brings you more happiness and peace. It's a different way of navigating. So I do feel that to give a good price to what is happening, it is important to appreciate. It is important in that it makes us happy. It makes us aware of our happiness. If we experience something but we don't give it the highest price, we don't appreciate, and we just don't appreciate our experience. It makes our experience difficult. So maybe it is valuable to steer and appreciate the difficult moments. Maybe we come back because we missed that little corner. That little corner got unappreciated, got misappreciated. And we're like, I gotta get that tiny little thing. Oh, that long, unappreciated life. I gotta do it again. I didn't fully taste it. There's a part of me that I didn't really explore. Right? When you experience the world, are you experiencing the world or yourself? Isn't it the same? So you perceive time pass. And you count time by the number of thoughts you had. So slow. You compare. If you stop comparing, no time. If you're busy comparing, it's not fair for either thing that you're comparing. You're talking about something that's not. You're creating creating a dissonance. You have two sounds, and instead of talking about one sound or the other, you're creating a third place that does not exist. Like two drips in the water, and their wave are colliding, and you're thinking to yourself, oh look, where they're colliding, that's where it's created. It's creating something. You can think that. But really, it is simply two drops, and their wave patterns are interfering. And if you look at each drop, they're exactly the same, just two different places, like bilocation, and it's interacting with itself through time and space. Thank you. So that's why other people say I, just like you, because they are you. It's good to slow down to be able to see that. Take less sugar, less refined food, less processed food that give you inflammation, make you bloated, swells at the joint, in your nervous system, irritated, overstimulated. Then you feel irritated and overstimulated. How could you take more? You have an indigestion of experience, and you don't want any more. So rest.